So video one, we're going to recap decimal place value. All right. So ever since kindergarten, when you showed up in that beautiful kindergarten room where you're around all these other little people, and then you had one really amazing teacher who probably did great things for you, you've been thinking about place value, right? We've been thinking about ones and tens and hundreds and thousands and 10,000s and on and on and on as we become more skilled in our mathematical thinking. Now we're going to reverse a little bit. Okay. So we're going to think about the decimal place value after the decimal. All right. So quick recap. I like to think about decimals in two different ways. All right. The first part is the light side. Second part is the dark side. Right. Mostly just because I really like Star Wars, but that's how we're going to think about it. So how we would say this number is 234 and 678 thousandths. Okay. You're going to have people that at times in your life are going to say, whenever you hear the word and, that means decimal. That's not true. Okay. There's a lot of mathematical rules that expire. This is one of them. Okay. A lot of times we do say and when we're talking about decimals, right? When we talk about money, I wouldn't say I have $1.62. It just sounds weird. I'd say I have $1.62. But it doesn't always mean that. So how again we would say this is 234 and 678 thousandths. Okay, so we're going to think about this. This decimal separates them, right? When we think about the Jedi's, and then we think about the Sith Lords and all those terrible guys, Darth Vader. We have the light side, Luke Skywalker. We have the dark side. All right. We've got the things that we know, the things that we have solidified in our brains since kindergarten, first grade. The two right here, hundreds. 3, tens. 4, ones. Okay, so if I said, how many tens do you have in that? You would say, well, there's a 3 in the tens place. I have 3 in the tens place. All right, and then when we go after the decimal, it changes a little bit. Okay, so that's 6 right there, tenths. The first number after the decimal point is tenths. The second number after the decimal point would be hundredths. And the third piece after the decimal point would be thousands. And I'm so sorry that my video is covering that up for you. So let me just move myself. All right. So I have tenths, hundredths, thousands. All right. That's all we're going to concern ourselves with right now in this chunk is just so 3 places after the decimal. And as we know, if we move out in the ones place, so ones, tens, hundred, and it's mirrored, so ones, tens, hundreds, my number is getting bigger. Okay. 100 is bigger than 10, 10 is bigger than 1. It moves the exact opposite on the part after the decimal. So tenths, hundredths, thousands. Okay. As we're moving out, we're actually getting smaller because we're thinking about that comparison to fractions. 1/10 is a larger fraction than 1/100th. All right. So again, tenths, hundredths, thousands. As you go through and as you're seeing decimals, I want you to really practice reading them. Okay, because a lot of times when we're doing fraction and decimal comparison, if we just read the decimal out loud, a lot of times it answers the questions for us. All right, so that was your kind of quick recap on decimals, place value, and everything you need to know about that.